As the sun begins to creep into the realm of Thystlehyme, we fly through the beautiful, strong mountains of the north, rich with ore and minerals used to craft the most precious of metals. We pan through the forest, rich with lumber, foliage, and fauna seen nowhere else, as well as traditional things. Mirroring that, the vast desert to the south, where only the strong or smart will survive. A perfect place to escape, if you dare. As we travel to the center of the continent, we find the glimmering city of Thystlehyme proper, a mass and amalgamation of all different types of people, with opportunities aplenty and home to the strongest guild of the land, the Vishtari, a group of elite that are required to pass grueling trials. Though difficult to join, rest assured having the Vishtari in your corner is one of the greatest advantages anyone could have. Off the coast of Thystlehyme, there are many amazing things, from the floating isles to the great dormant volcano to the island that the Simic hybrid combine call home, but nothing more important than the Isle of Beginnings, the island that gave Thystlehyme the gift of magic. Long ago, the Isle of Beginnings was found in the times of tribal roaming, before the great Thystlehyme came to be. Rifts were discovered that led to a magic land of fairies and giants, where woodland creatures were more than just beasts. An agreement was made between the people of Thystlehyme and the Rifts that Thystlehymeians were granted the opportunity to study and learn from this new land. With this magic, Thystlehyme expanded and grew into a multicultural melting pot. In turn, a group of researchers are the only ones allowed on the island to avoid upsetting the island's natural balance, and must be sterilized before coming to the island. Our story begins with 4 individuals who have recently passed the Vishtari trials for their own reasons, and are now working together to protect a caravan delivering precious cargo to an airship that will transport the goods to the Isle of Beginnings. What challenges they face will be a mystery. The 4 set out with their hopes and goals to the new adventures that await them.
Good evening, I am Aranya. I was raised in the Combine by my mother, Grace. Ever since I could remember, I've always known I was destined to be something powerful. That is why, after my transformation, I was going to do everything in my power to get to the top. During my private time studying, I heard about the Vishtari from travelers. Now that would give me the perfect opportunity to get the status I need. Leaving my mother to worry did sting quite a bit, but she'll be proud when the whole Combine is worshiping the ground I walk on. The trials were a bit more emotional than I would have imagined. Though I succeeded, I still feel like there's more I have yet to conquer.
To who it may concern, I am Echo Chambers. I was born to the gutters of Thystlehyme, but Kelemvor's clergy is what built me. Having been raised, trained, and betrayed by the clergy at varying times has led to my loyalty to lie solely with Kelemvor and his will. Through this belief, I have found the world and society we live in to be sorely lacking in a correct balance. I seek through any means to guide society back to its equilibrium. Should the resources boasted by the Vishtari be as vast as they claim, I shall do so as quickly as possible. But with the current team I've been assigned, it's not clear on how soon I'll be able to actually reach that goal.
I'm Sandira Callier. I was born the oldest of 2 in a family of Eladrin elves in a quaint little place called Solstice. My parents are 2 of the most esteemed researchers who frequent the Isle of Beginnings. In fact, Torani, my father, has dedicated his life to researching the arcane and has led some of the best scientists to Thystlehyme's greatest magical discoveries. Once I became of age, it was only natural that I'd be expected to join the team as well, but it never quite grasped me the way it did my younger brother Tyrion. I'd go so far as to say he's well on the way to becoming Dad's successor, but of course I'd never tell him that in person. I've got to keep him grounded somehow. So what does that mean for me? Well, as you can imagine, I spend quite a bit of time on my own in Solstice. I've made friends, stolen hearts, and have done my fair share of mending both. As fast as a young and free life can be, things are bound to slow down, and I've spent the better part of the last few years wondering what's out there for me. Who do I even want to be? Will I be overshadowed by my name, or can I be empowered by it? The Vishtari trials may have been the most difficult thing I've ever done in this life, but with a little faith in myself and a few friendly faces, I did it. Well, we did it. And with that, we have our first heading, securing the transport of tools to the Isle of Beginnings. Since starting this journey, there's been a mysterious ethereal unicorn who claims to be the source of my power and telling me that I need to become stronger. I'm doing my best, but what is this all for?
I'm Castiel, and I'm from Slaghaven. My twin sister Psionica and I have found ourselves in a very strange plane of existence at a very young age. Though we do not remember where we came from, we know we don't belong. Unfortunately, picking the wrong pocket has guided my fate and intertwined with a malicious crew that goes by the name Hidden Daggers. That act cost me my arm and a never-ending debt. Psionica joined the Vishtari to help pay my debt and get me a new arm from Doc. Not long after, she was recruited for a mission to assist the research teams. During that mission, she disappeared. I've joined the Vishtari, even made a few allies along the way. Sai, I'm coming.
Hey everyone, Tyler here. We hope you've enjoyed the prologue to our brand new D&D podcast titled Legends in Training. We're super excited to finally show you all what we've been working on for the past several months. This campaign kicks off on June 30th, 2023 with our first episode titled What is a Caravan? From there, we'll be releasing new episodes every 2 weeks. Be sure to check the episode description for links to our social media, and don't forget to follow the podcast and leave a review wherever you happen to be listening. This helps immensely with the algorithms and populating insert suggestions and all that stuff. Until next time, we are Legends in Training.